Hello everyone. In this part 7 of probability, we are going to discuss random variable and its probability distribution. So let's start with the term random variable. A random variable is a real valued function x such that s to r, where s is representing the sample space of the random experiment. So random variable is working as a real valued function. Now let's take with one example. Consider the experiment of tossing a coin 2 times in succession. You know very well in this case sample space will be HH, TH, TT, SG. Let X denotes the number of heads obtained. Then X is a random variable. Now how it can take the values? Look at this thing. First event HH, it means XHH, 2 heads, it is 2. XTT, no heads, 0. XTH, 1 head, 1. XHT, 1 head, 1. So we can say X can take the value 0, 1, 2. Now, another term is probability distribution of a random variable. As we saw, X can take the value 0, 1, 2. So we are considering let X be a random variable taking values X1, X2, X3 and so on Xn. So X be a random variable taking the values X1, X2, X3, Xn, and let P1, P2, P3 and so on Pn denotes the corresponding probabilities. In this case you have to always remember what is this P1 we are saying. In general notation we are saying Pi is equals to P, X is equals to Xi. For every I is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on, and satisfying the condition summation I is equals to 1 to n, Pi must be equals to 1. It means the sum of all these probabilities should be equals to 1. If anyhow it is not coming 1, it means your probability distribution is wrong. So the main part is this, how we will form the probability distribution, and later on we will understand the term how will we find out the mean and variance from this probability distribution. So let's take with the question. A dice is thrown 3 times, getting a 6 is considered as success. Find the probability distribution of the number of success. So let us suppose that getting a 6 is considered as a success. Let X be a random variable defined as the number of successes. You know very well 3 times we are tossing a 3 times we are thrown a dice. So X can take the values 0, 1, 2, 3. Now in single throw getting a 6, what is the probability? 1 by 6. Not getting 6, what is the probability of that? 5 by 6. Now first of all, on the basis of this, we will find out probability of X is equals to 0. It means there is no 6 anytime. It means in first throw this is 5 by 6, second throw also 5 by 6, third throw it is also 5 by 6. It means this become 125 upon 216. So this is for Px0. Now for Px1 it means we are getting 1, 6 out of this 3. It means suppose in first attempt we are getting 6, but in second throw we are not getting 6, in third throw we are not getting 6. It may be the another chance. In first throw we are not getting 6, but in next throw we are getting, and in third one we are not getting. In the same way plus what this become? 5 by 6, 5 by 6, and this is 1 by 6. It means same term is there. How many times? This is 3 times. 3 times 25 upon 216. It means what this become? This become 75 upon 216. Now the Px2, it means we are getting 2 6 out of this 3 throws. It means how will we get? 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6, 5 by 6. This is the first chance. Now another chance, हमने फर्स्ट में भी गेट किया, सेकंड में नहीं आया, इन थर्ड अटेम्प्ट वी आर गेटिंग. सो दिस इज पार्ट. नाउ द अनदर टर्म, फर्स्ट 2 में तो हमारे पास आ चुका है. नाउ लुक एट दिस थिंग नेक्स्ट. यहां पर आपके पास 5 by 6 आया, दिस इज 1 by 6 एंड दिस इज 1 by 6. बिकॉज इन 2 अटेम्प्ट वी आर गेटिंग. In next part, if it is creating, suppose we are taking 5 by 6, 5 by 6, 1 by 6, it is the also not a chance, because only one times we are not getting a 6. So any other chance is possible. Look at this thing, let's try. If we are getting 5 by 6 here, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 already there. If we will take 5 by 6 here, 1 by 6, 1 by 6 already there, it means there is no other chance. It means the resultant of this one is 15 upon 216, and next is all time 6. It means what this become 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 6. It means we will get 1 upon 216. Therefore, we can say, how will we get the probability distribution? Probability distribution for this part, we will arrange in this way in a tabular form. Look at this thing. This is x, this is px, and here x is 0, 1, 2, 3. And what is this? This become, what is the first part? 125 upon 216. In another part, what is this? 75 upon 216. In another part, what is coming? 15 upon 216. And in another part, 1 upon 216. So this is the probability distribution for this part when we are taking the case of a dice is thrown 3 times and getting a 6. Now let's start to solve the B part of question number 1. In this B part, a bag contains 2 red and 3 black balls. Find the probability distribution of the number of red balls if 2 balls are drawn out without replacement. So 2 balls are drawn out without replacement. It means we are not doing the replacement. Now, total number of balls 5. Number of balls drawn 2 without replacement. It may be the case of with replacement. Without replacement means we are not keeping that ball back in the sample space, or you can say in the experiment we are not going to keep that ball back. Now, suppose that getting a red ball is considered as success. Now, x be a random variable we are considering defined as the number of successes. Therefore, x can take the value 0, 1, 2 because we are drawing 2 balls. Now, first case, there is no red ball. It means px0. Now, px0 no red ball. It means first ball is black. Then the probability is 3 by 5. We are not keeping that ball back. It means what is the probability of second time of black ball? 2 by 4. It means what this becomes 6 by 20. Now x1. It means 1 red ball and 1 black ball. Suppose first ball is red. Then if first ball is red, it means the probability is 2 by 5 into now the getting the black ball, but we are not keeping this red ball back. It means what is this thing? 3 by 4 plus first ball is black, it means 3 by 5 into 2 by 4. So overall what is coming? 20 only. Now this is 2 times of 6 by 20. It means this become, what is this? 3 by 10. And in this type of calculations, keep the denominator same because this will create an important role in the further calculation of mean and the variance. So we are not going to divide this thing. We are keeping 12 by 20 only. Now the px2, both are red. It means what this become? Red means 2 by 5. And then second ball, it means this is 1 by 4 because there is no other red ball. It means this become 2 by 20. Therefore, we can say the probability distribution is x, this is px, 0, 1, 2. What is this? 6 by 20. What is this? 12 by 20. And what is this? 2 by 20. If you are not going to calculate the mean, then even then if you want to do the simplification, you can do it. But we are not going to do the simplification in case if we have to find out the mean and variance, which we will understand in the next video. So this is the way to make the probability distribution for a random variable. On the basis of this, do the practice of other questions. Don't forget to give the answer of this question in comment box. Thanks and God bless you.